Good morning. I feel like I'm at that point where I'm getting up at the same time every day, but it's getting darker and darker and darker. But I'm also in a thick forest, so it's pretty dark. But anyway, we're getting into town today. Less than 20 miles. We'll see when it gets a little brighter. Neat little bridge. This is over the Squaw Valley Creek. And we are going left, Interstate 5. So now from here, we got a big 6-mile uphill and 9 miles to the next water source. At least it's not hot out yet. Well, we're going uphill at a good, decent, steep clip. Still making our way up. First view of Mount Shasta in a couple of days. Should have way better views as we continue to go higher, get up on a ridge somewhere. Still got a ways to go till we get to the top. I feel like I'm racing the weather, temperatures, and the sun rising. I feel like this is the last moments of cool temperatures before it starts getting hot, which is why I'm trying to get this really big climb over with as fast as possible. We're still climbing. It's definitely getting warm now. Well, I think we're at that point where this is about the closest the trail ever gets to Mount Shasta. We're gonna be swinging way to the west, and then it hooks north, and then the trail goes back to the east, up where we cross into Oregon, and then the trail runs back into I-5 where we can get up into Ashland, but that's still a ways away. Well, I think we're done with the uphill. From here, it's just over 10 miles, I think. We got a big 10-mile descent all the way down till we hit the interstate. So now it'll be smooth sailing, unless the terrain gets really rocky. It may. I'm also noticing another little volcanic peak out there. So there's Mount Shasta, and just west of it is that little volcanic mound. That's Black Butte, I believe. That's looking straight out to the west. Neat rock formations there. I can see the interstate down there, and those houses and stuff. That's the town of Castella. We'll be hitting the highway just a little bit further north, up there somewhere. You could actually walk into Castella from the trail, but it's a couple of miles, I think. First water source of the day. I think I'm just gonna fill up here. This might be the only water source for the day that I use. Because there's, Fall Creek is coming up in like 3/4 of a mile, but I think I'm just gonna fill up here, and then that'll be it all the way till we get to town. I think we're almost halfway through the descent. There's Castella again. There's the cool rock formations across the way. The terrain's not bad. It's an easygoing descent, but a 10-mile descent is still 10 miles. This takes some time. Oh, it's noon now, having a little sit-down break, and we got just under 4 miles left. I think we're doing pretty decent on time. This is about what I expected to get in. We're not really in too much of a rush because you can't check into the hotel until like 3 o'clock or something anyway. Sometimes they'll let you in a little bit early. But once we get down to the road crossing, I might try to see what the hitching situation looks like, and then if we got cell service, I'll probably just try to get an Uber ride or something. That might be quicker. We'll figure it out when we get down there though. The highway's getting louder and louder. $1,500 miles, heck yeah. I don't think I mentioned this yet, but there is a free shuttle bus service that runs up and down I-5 right from where we get to the overpass all the way up to Shasta. However, it doesn't run on the weekends, and today's a weekend. But we could possibly utilize it for coming back out of town. I'll just have to figure out where the bus stops are, and some shuttle times were posted in the Far Out app. And I think there's 3 pickup times, like a morning, an early afternoon, and an evening run or something like that. That could also be an option normally if it wasn't a weekend. Looks like some trail magic here, maybe. Whoa, we got full beers. And some apples. I have to do some investigating in that one. Whoa, bananas, chips, we got all kinds of stuff. I may have to take a snack break. Yeah, this is awesome. Alright, I'm sitting down for a break. We are having a beer and a banana. I found the one Stella that was left in there. Awesome. Thanks for the trail magic. Well, that was a very lovely break. We're almost done for the day. We're crossing the Sacramento River. That looks beautiful. It's probably great fishing in there. Here's where the trail crosses the interstate, I-5. North to Dunsmuir, that's the first town you hit, and then Shasta's north of that. I mean, there's not gonna be a lot of traffic. I may try to just sit here and then try to get an Uber or something. I'll just check back in once I'm in town and let you know how I got here. Well, I think I got my ride coordinated. I got the freeway entrance sign in the background there, so I'm still here on the corner. Right when I put the camera away, a dude rolled up and was like, hey, I usually hang out down by where the trail magic was at, which was like 0.3 away from here. And he's gonna go look and see if anybody else needs a ride. And he's like, you're in a good place to try to get a hitch. Just stay at the on-ramp. You know, if anybody's heading that way, they'll come pick you up maybe. And then he's like, hey, I'll swing back by in like 20 minutes or whatever. He's like, if you're still there, I'll take you into Shasta. So I'm just gonna hang out here, try to hitch then. And then if I'm still here, that guy will take me into town. So this may work out pretty easy. I think I just got lucky on the timing on this one. And here we are. We're checked into the hotel. We are in the town of Mount Shasta. I got a ride from the guy I met while I just got into that interstate intersection. And he's actually the guy who resupplies the beers and the snacks and stuff at the little trail magic at the side of the trail. So that was awesome. But anyway, I just got cleaned up, showered. I think food is the next choice. I wanted to get laundry done tonight, I think, but they won't hand out quarters here at the hotel to run the laundry machine, so I gotta run somewhere else to get change, which is kind of a pain in the butt. But anyway, we might figure that out later tonight, or just work on it tomorrow. But let's go get some food. And we're back in the room. That was an awesome meal. I love a place that does an all-day breakfast, so I couldn't resist. But I don't think I'm going to get up to too much else today. I'm just going to work on laundry and all the other running around tomorrow. We'll do the planning and the resupply shopping and all that. We got a full 0 day here in town. So I think that's going to do it for today. We had a good push, good day, beautiful weather. We got some trail magic right at the end, and then easy ride getting into town. I think we just got lucky. I don't know how easy or hard it would be normally to get picked up there at the crossing, but for getting back to trail, I'll probably just figure out an Uber ride or something. I don't know. We'll worry about that later. So thanks for watching. We'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning from Mount Shasta. I got all my videos uploaded last night. Wi-Fi is strong here, so that's awesome. And I think this morning we're just gonna head back over to the Black Bear Diner for breakfast because that place is awesome and it's right next door. So let's go get something to eat. Back from breakfast, that was awesome. I had the whole restaurant to myself. It was, I got there right at 6 when they opened. Sat there for an hour from 6 to 7, and I was the only one in the place. It was awesome. But let's take a look. I just got done doing the planning for the next stretch, and I called the Etna Motel, and we got reservations locked in there. So let's take a look at what we're doing. Here's the next go around. Getting back to the highway I-5 crossing tomorrow morning, depending on when I get out of here, because I'm going to do breakfast and stuff. So I want to get at least 17.5 miles to this tent site here, but if I'm still feeling good and I've got the time, I can go another mile or two further. But for the second day, I want to aim for this tent site here, so that might be a 25-mile day, and then maybe only a 22 or so to this lake outlet, and then maybe a 20-mile day to a tent site, and then finishing up with like a 13.5, which will get us to the Sawyer Bar Road, and that'll get us into the town of Etna. It's another area where it's like a 10-mile road drive to get into the town, so getting into there might be a little sketchy with few and far between traffic, but I heard there's trail angels that are just constantly driving up and down that road looking for the hikers to take into town, so it shouldn't be too hard in theory. And as I mentioned, we're staying at the Etna Motel, and I just got that booked. The stretch distance was like 100 miles, so it was either like I could do it in 4 days, but depending on how late I get out on the first day, I'd have to push up like maybe 30-mile days here or there, so I'm like, nah, we'll just slow roll it with a 5-day easy schedule, averaging just above 20 miles. So we'll just do it easy this stretch. So the next big ticket tasks on the day are going to be the resupply shopping, which there's a grocery store just right across the street from here, so we'll go hit that up next. They should be open by now. And then I need a whole bunch of quarters for the laundry machines here. For some reason they don't have quarters at the front desk, so I can't do it all quick and easy here, but gotta make some change somewhere. We'll get laundry going, and then hopefully I can get everything done before noon and just chill the rest of the day. Like I mentioned earlier, the getting videos uploaded is usually my biggest headache when I'm taking a 0 day, but Wi-Fi here was awesome, and I've got all of that done already, so I can actually relax on a 0 day this afternoon. So let's go do a little resupply shopping. Back from the resupply run, I went down to Ray's food place just across from the hotel here. Breakfast will be Pop-Tarts. I got all the bars I need, and then finishing up with some more wraps, finishing up the last of my Nutella and peanut butter. This will be 5 days all the way to Etna. I also just got laundry done, so I think it's time to run out and try to go find some lunch. Well, I was over at Yak's. There's no indoor seating, outdoor seating only, but it's 100 degrees outside and there's no shade, so I just got my lunch to go. I got a chicken chipotle bowl thing, and I'm just going to enjoy that here in the room and probably just relax for a bit until dinner time. I think we got all the other chores that we needed to knock out all finished up, So I'll just check back later when it's time to go get some more food, I guess. Well, I had myself a little nap for an hour or so. Just been kind of lounging around today otherwise. I love doing absolutely nothing on a 0 day. This is exactly what I need. But it was coming up on dinner time, and there's a Subway just across the road, so I just grabbed a sandwich real quick. I don't feel like going to a restaurant and sitting down. I'll just have it here in the room. So yeah, there's probably nothing else I'm gonna get up to today. I'm just gonna keep on resting and relaxing, and check back in later, I guess, if anything else happens. But I'll probably just check in one more time to say goodnight. In the morning, we'll just do breakfast, and then figure out a ride back to trail. So I'll probably just see you one more time today before the sun sets. And I'm just checking back in. We're done for the day. The sun's already set. I love that I've done nothing all day. This is exactly what I need for a 0 day. It's like the normal hiking days are so busy. You're just hiking for 10 to 12 hours a day, and then I get into a town and I just want to do nothing. So this is perfect for me. We're getting back at it tomorrow. We're doing the next stretch all the way up to Etna. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.